Steve, it's always tough when you concede a goal, an important goal in stoppage time. How difficult was that to take?
Yeah, it wasn't nice, yeah, it was horrible. It's part and parcel of football, that happens. Sometimes you're on the other end of that and you score a last minute winner, but today unfortunately the result went against us. But on the whole, the result wasn't the main important thing today. The most important thing was for us to get a performance, and we did. I'm proud of the lads, I'm proud of the coaching staff, myself and Ian, who have worked hard to come up with a game plan and come up with a structure and give the players a basic organisation, and every one of them to a man carried that out today, and we fully deserve to take something from the game.
You mentioned the performance. The level of performance was much improved on previous weeks. Yep. What were the main improvements that you saw out there today?
An understanding of who was closing down and where we were trying to close down from and where we were trying to push people to. I thought that was really good. The shape was excellent. I didn't feel as though they ever cut us open once. I didn't feel as though we were unorganised. We all knew our roles. But I thought one of the most pleasing parts of it, especially in the first half, probably the first half an hour, and then all of the second half, was our willingness to pass the ball. So when we were winning games early on in the season, that was a big strength of ours. We were passing the ball and teams couldn't handle us. We've got good players. So I asked them to do that today. Work hard off the ball and be organised, but be confident and be bright on the ball. And we were. We caused them problems for the team who was supposed to be one of the better ones and are flying high in this division, and everyone talks about it. I thought we were superior today. We didn't get the result, but that'll come. If we keep getting performance like we did, the results will come.
I know it's really disappointing to concede in the end, but in terms of chasing games, that's probably not been one of our strengths in the past few weeks. Do you at least take heart from the chances we created and getting the equaliser?
Yeah, we never gave in. The spirit was there, the work rate was there, which I knew would be. We've got honest lads, we have. So we just needed a little bit more simpler messages maybe, and a little bit of direction. So yeah. I thought we fully, when we got back into the game, I thought it was only going to be us that was going to go on and win it. But you can't make mistakes like we have, and in previous games, that's what cost us. You know, in this run that we've had, we probably had 4 games that we've lost down to individual errors. And I felt sorry for Ross today, the lad who we've just took on loan, because he was brilliant, and his individual error has cost us today, and we've lost the game. But as I say, I won't dwell on it. Tell him not to worry about it, because his performance overall was outstanding, yeah.
In this run we've been on, when we've conceded goals, I think it's fair to say heads have dropped, yeah, and then the performances have collapsed. But that didn't happen today.
No.
They were galvanised as the match went on. What was the kind of difference there, do you think?
Well, at half time I just said to them, we've been the better team, which we had in the first half. We don't really deserve to be 1-0 down, but we stood off them for their goal. We allowed a couple of crosses to come into our box before they scored, and I just felt as though we just dropped our intensity levels a little bit. So at half time I just said, look, we've passed the ball well, and as soon as we stop passing the ball, we've allowed them back into the game. So the messages for me was, so what that we're 1-0 down, get back to what we've asked you to do, because there will be chances in this second half. We will create chances. If you keep believing in it and you keep going forward and keep being positive, the chances will come. And they did come. We fully deserved our equaliser. We should have scored before that a couple of times. I don't know how many times we can be on their line and not score a goal. But the goal finally did come, and I thought there was only ever going to be one winner. And unfortunately, it wasn't us today.
Generally this season, the preferred shape has kind of been 3 at the back. That was changed today to a bit of a 4-4-2, I think. Do you think that's the kind of best shape to get the best out of the players that we've got, or was that kind of enforced on you with players available?
No, it wasn't enforced on me. No, it was something that I decided to do early on, because I always find that players in general are more used to playing in a 4-4-2 formation or a 4-4-2 system. As you're a kid, that's what you play. So everybody kind of knows them roles a little bit, and I wanted to simplify everything, not have any grey areas. I wanted to say, look, if the ball's in this area, you're the man to close down. And how I know best how to do that is through a 4-4-2 formation. So that was what I went with. I worked really hard to try and get their messages across to the players, and as I say, they bought into it and they understood the roles, and they've all just said in there, I asked them how they felt, and they said they felt good. They didn't feel as though they were ever under any pressure. But the result is the one that matters. We haven't got it, but as long as whenever the new manager comes in, whoever that is, they're going to know that we've got a good squad, we've got honest players, and players that with a little bit of information, a bit of direction, will compete in this league and do really well.
Mark Halstead made some really good saves today. How much credit does he take from today?
But very good, yeah. He's a goalkeeper, that's what they're paid to do. He's there to make saves, and he has done that. Very good. He's had a good week this week, he must be on the highs. He's just had his brand new baby, his missus just had a baby, so congratulations for him to that. He played really well today. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the result for him. But yeah, we're going to need players like that to make good saves, or we're going to need centre-halves to play well, we're going to need strikers to put chances away if we're going to get out of this run that we're on. So everyone's got to do the jobs, not just the goalie. Yeah,
you mentioned Ross Sachs earlier. Obviously, it's easy for people to look at the slip that's cost the winning goal. But he signed this week from Accrington. Overall, how do you think he's done? How impressed were you?
I was super impressed. Honestly, I was. I thought he was brilliant. When I spoke to John Coleman during the week, and a lad who I know, Mark Hughes there at Accrington, I asked him what he was about. He was saying he's a big, tall centre-half. He's composed on the ball. He reads the game well. I didn't think he would be that good at what they said, and today I thought he was outstanding. That lad who I bigged up for Spennymoor, Greg Taylor up front, I was saying he's their best player, the number 9. You've got to get tight to him. You've got to make sure he doesn't get half a yard. I thought they handled him really well. Him and Dom Smith handled him excellently. Unfortunately for Ross, he just tried to bring one down and maybe start another counter-attack, because that's how confident we were. We thought we were going to go on and win the game. Unfortunately, he slipped under his foot. We've been punished for it, but he'll learn from it because he's only a young lad and he'll only get better.
Since Alan Lewis and Mark Wright left, best part of a fortnight ago, you've been in charge with Ian Turner. What's the past few weeks been like for you? Have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it, yeah. It's been hard work. It's not much sleep, but waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and set pieces running through my mind and stuff like that. But yeah, I've enjoyed it because the players have enjoyed it. So my brief from Phil and the board were, look, get everybody motivated, get everybody organised. We'll leave the playing, the picking of the team down to you, and you see it, you pick the team as you see fit. And I have enjoyed that side of it. Yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's one that I feel as though I'm capable of. And if I get asked to do it again, then great. If I don't, then fine. It's also fine.
Yeah. You mentioned getting the team organised. Is that mainly what you've been focusing on in the time available? Have you focused on anything else in particular?
Passing the ball, because we've got good players. I've asked them to play football, get back to what we're good at. I've asked them to be organised. I've asked them to work harder, defend better, pretty much everything. But yeah, it's been a good few weeks. I've enjoyed the 2 weeks. The lads have enjoyed the training sessions. They've enjoyed the messages. Hopefully they got the team shape today. They got what I was trying to say to them, and the performance showed. Unfortunately, the result never.
You've said about the brief from Phil up until this point. Have there been any conversations in terms of what happens from this game on?
No. All I know is that the interview process is supposed to start next week. All I've said to them, to Ian and Phil, is that just make sure we get the right person, because it's fine, because I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll pick the right candidate, and apparently there's been really good candidates, so they can take the time and make the decisions, because in the meantime I feel as though we're capable of getting a team in the right shape, when I say shape I mean the right frame of mind to put performances in on a Saturday like we have today.
Yeah. In terms of the managerial vacancy, obviously that's been available. I think the club have also mentioned that the assistant manager and the coaching role are available. Do you see yourself possibly as part of the coaching setup going forward?
If that's required, yeah. If people want me to do that role, then that's fine. I still want to play. I haven't played the last couple of weeks because I've been struggling on a little bit of a niggly injury, but from the next game onwards I think I'll be fit to play and be involved on the pitch. Today I didn't feel that was right, because I wanted to organise from the side and focus on the management side of it. So whatever role I'm asked to do, I'm fully committed to whatever people need me to do.
Yeah. Just a few things to finish off. I think Ethan Jones and Alex Fletcher have left this week. Is that by mutual kind of agreement, really?
Yeah, I think so. The board have sorted it all out. There's 2 players who in particular didn't really want to be here, so that's fine. If you don't want to be here, if you're asking me, then don't be here. Go somewhere else. We don't want people here who don't want to be here.
Yeah, and just finally, still a few players out injured. Any updates on the shorter term injuries?
Yeah, we should be, by the time our next game comes around, we should be have maybe a full squad to choose from. Obviously the Liam Martin, the long term absentee, he should be, Dougie should be there or thereabouts for the next game. Curtis Jones is on the way back to full fitness, so only be JP and Liam Martin who will probably be unavailable for the next couple of weeks.
Okay, cheers Steve.
No problem.
Thank you.
Cheers.